It was the year 1587. Over 100 English men, women, and children set sail to start a new life in the New World. They landed on Roanoke Island, off the coast of what is now North Carolina. But when help returned 3 years later, they were gone. No boadies, no battle, just one eerie word carved into a tree. To this day, no one knows what happened to them. This is the chilling mystery of the Lost Colony of Roanoke. The settlers were led by John White, an English artist and explorer. This was England's second attempt at colonizing Roanoke. The first group, sent in 1585, had returned home after struggling with food shortages and native tensions. But this time, White brought families, hoping for a permanent settlement. He believed that community, not conquest, would secure England's claim. They built houses, planted crops, and tried to establish trade with the local tribes. But it wasn't easy. Resources were scarce. Tensions with native tribes made cooperation difficult. White knew they needed supplies and reinforcements, so he returned to England, promising to come back quickly. But war with Spain delayed him for 3 years. When White finally returned in 1590, Roanoke was abandoned. No people, no signs of struggle or battle, just overgrown ruins, and a single word carved on a tree, CROATOAN. White believed they had moved to CROATOAN Island, now Hatteras Island. But storms prevented further search. It would be the last time anyone officially looked for them. What happened to the settlers? Many believe they assimilated peacefully with local tribes, especially the Others suspect they were killed in a conflict. But no bones, no graves, nothing was found. Even modern digs haven't turned up conclusive remains. In 1937, a mysterious stone was found in Georgia. It was carved with a message from Eleanor Dare, John White's daughter. The message claimed that most settlers were dead, but the authenticity of the stone is heavily debated. More stones were found later, but most are considered hoaxes. Some have proposed a much darker theory. With no food or help, the settlers may have turned on each other. Desperation in isolation. There were rumors of cannibalism at other failed colonies, but again, no physical evidence supports this at Roanoke. Others suggest the Spanish, who were hostile to English colonization, may have wiped out the settlement, yet no records or wreckage support this. Even Spanish documents are silent. If they did attack, it left no trace. Some reach for paranormal explanations. The colony vanished without a trace. Could it be a time slip? An alien abduction? A curse? Though far-fetched, the complete lack of remains makes even skeptics curious. The mystery invites wild theories because logic provides no closure. Some modern Native American tribes, like the Lumbee, claim to descend from the Roanoke settlers. They cite features like gray eyes and surnames matching Roanoke colonists. Genetic proof is inconclusive, but some oral histories support the idea. In recent decades, archaeologists have uncovered English artifacts on nearby islands. Pottery, tools, European items dated to the right era. But are they from Roanoke or later shipwreck survivors? These discoveries raise more questions than answers. Some linguists note that the Lumbee tribe uses words similar to 16th century English. Could language be a surviving fragment of the colony? Or did English just influence the region later? No consensus exists, but it's a fascinating clue. This one word continues to haunt the mystery. It appeared again in the 1800s, when Edgar Allan Poe allegedly whispered CROATOAN before dying. It's been referenced in horror fiction ever since. It stands as a symbol of the unknown. Virginia Dare was the first English child born in America. Some legends say she was raised by a native tribe and became a white doe. Others say her ghost haunts the area. Fact and folklore blur in her story. Why didn't England search more thoroughly? Was it fear, embarrassment, or distraction by the war? Some believe news was intentionally suppressed to avoid deterring colonization. What modern technology tells us? Today's scientists use satellite imaging, LiDAR, and ground-penetrating radar to search for clues. Even DNA testing is being explored. Could descendants still walk among us? Roanoke has inspired countless books, shows, and films. It was the setting for an entire season of American Horror Story. The mystery lives on in fiction, keeping public interests alive. The failure of Roanoke affected how England approached Jamestown and later settlements. More planning, more supplies, better leadership. It taught harsh lessons about survival in the New World. Humans crave answers. When there's none, imagination fills the gap. That's why Roanoke endures. It challenges our need for closure. We project fears, hopes, and legends onto its silence. Despite new technologies, the mystery remains. We still don't know the fate of over 100 souls. No clear graves, no final word. Just speculation, silence, and Chrono. What do you think happened to the lost colony of Roanoke? Was it survival? Or something sinister? Tell us in the comments. Subscribe to Chrono for more mysterious true stories from the edge of history.